How's it going, folks? I'm Des with DesFit, and Strava just released a whole bunch of new updates to their app, which should be especially useful for all you trail runners, mountain bikers, as well as gravel riders, with new off-road specific activity types, new off-road routing and navigation features, offline maps, as well as a bit more we'll talk about in this video. So the first thing that you may notice are new trail-specific activity types in addition to their existing profiles. And these new profiles include trail running, gravel riding, mountain biking, and e-mountain biking. So you'll now be able to better differentiate your activities with a bit more detail. And you'll be able to choose these new activity types if you're using the app to record your activity. But in addition to that, with Garmin devices that have these specific activity profiles built into the watch, like let's say a Forerunner 955, your trail run, gravel ride, mountain bike, or e-mountain bike will automatically be tagged as one of those when you save and sync your activity. And I did also record a trail run on a Chorus Vertex 2 as well as a Polar Pacer Pro, which do also have trail run specific activity profiles, but at least at this time they weren't being automatically tagged as a trail run. But don't worry, you can still go ahead and change the activity type after the fact so you can properly categorize your trail run or mountain bike ride. And I'm guessing that the reason those trail runs weren't being automatically tagged as trail runs is that this feature was just rolled out, so it just may take a bit for other watches to properly identify those, but I'm sure more will be added in the future. And another thing is that I didn't necessarily see a difference though in terms of the metrics that are being displayed or calculated if, let's say, you change a run to a trail run. It's all the same information, including grade adjusted pace, but at least now you can more easily keep track of what may be trail runs versus road runs, or road biking versus mountain biking or gravel biking. Oh, and really quick, if you're finding the information in this video to be useful, do me a favor and just hit that like button down below. It's a small little thing that you can do that'll help this video and the channel quite a bit, and I appreciate it. Next up are some brand new off-road specific routing and navigation features, and these highlight popular trail networks as well as start locations, and these should be able to not only help you find new routes and trails, but also help you figure out how difficult those routes or trails may be. So now when you go into the Maps tab, you have new options here to choose routes specific to running and biking like we've seen before, but now there's new options like trail running, gravel biking, and mountain biking. So let's take mountain biking for example. So if I click on that, up pops a map of popular start locations for mountain biking around the area. And then all I do from here is just tap on a start point, and then down below there's going to be recommended routes from that particular start location. And then in addition to that, you can then filter the routes by distance, the type of elevation profile for the route, whether it's going to be more flat route or a hilly route, as well as the surface type. And this is all the same type of interface that you're going to get for gravel riding as well as trail running, where you have similar filters to help you figure out which route's going to be right for you. And then once you've found the route that looks interesting to you, you can click on that route to see the elevation profile as well as a map that shows the surface type as well as segments, so you can go segment hunting if you like. And then from here, all you do is just click save and it's added to your favorite routes. But this brings us to the next new feature, and this feature is going to be very useful, especially for those outdoor activities. You now have the ability to download routes to your phone for offline navigation in case you get into an area without a cell phone signal, which can definitely happen with those kind of activities. So for how this works, before you go wandering off into the wilderness, while you still have a cell phone connection or Wi-Fi, you just go to your saved routes, and if you tap on the map with a little download icon, it'll download the route to your phone so you can access this offline. And just to illustrate how this looks without a Wi-Fi or cell connection, if I just go ahead and turn off Wi-Fi as well as cellular, it switches to offline mode here, but I still have my downloaded routes on my phone, so from here I can just click on one of those routes and it still has all the pertinent route information for navigation. Pretty sweet. And lastly, they've now added a new 3D map style when you go to save your activity. So this is in addition to the map styles that they added last year, like being able to visualize your heart rate, pace, elevation, power, and other metrics on your ride or run. But this adds a new way of spicing up your activity feed in case you forgot to take a photo. And in terms of the availability of these new features, the new off-road activity types, those are going to be available for all Strava users, but the route planning as well as the new 3D map style, those are going to be reserved just for Strava subscribers. Anyhow, that's just a quick rundown of the new trail-specific features to come to the Strava app. And if you have questions about anything I didn't cover in this video, make sure to leave those in the comment section down below. And on your way down there, if the information in this video did help you out at all, don't be shy about hitting that like button and also subscribing to the channel for plenty more sports tech videos that are coming soon. Thanks so much for watching, and have fun out there.